Hi, hello people. So I had an idea. What if, hear me out. Like all those old levels, like all these back in the early days of
Geometry Dash.
A lot of levels would just be like new recreations of the newest Rob Top level. I'm gonna be building one of those as if I was a player back then. I wish I was. Clubstep. I'm doing like Clubstep, I think. I'm not gonna be listening to the song while I build, which you couldn't back then, so that's lucky for me right now, because whenever I turn on the music in these building levels, or whenever there's music, it's always louder than my voice, so I am not doing that today. Black, Clubstep, it fades to red like this, but the ground still stays black. So maybe like that. Ooh, I can use these guidelines to keep some little bit of sync. That's cool. I like that. Oh, I guess this was how Rob Top would synchronize the music, in 1.0 or until 1.8, until 1.8, the Hexagon Force update, until this update, you playtest music. So this was the very last level that Rob Top made without being able to hear the music. I guess Rob Top just used those lines if they were and they probably weren't, but they might have been in that, or in the old versions of the game, and that might have been how Rob Top would synchronize it. That looks like it could be synchronized. I feel like if I did a Clubstep monster, it would be too unoriginal, but I don't really know how to make this Clubstep without a Clubstep monster. That's bad. There. Now it's lined up properly. And this is not a time where I'm going to be trying to build like Rob Top, thank goodness. What blocks does I think he uses these old brick objects that were added in 1.5. I was watching an sdslayer video, and it was building an update, or building a level and all updates, something like that. And ever since then, I just like building, or I just love the old updates. It's a shame I missed it, because I probably could have gotten a rated level back in the old updates. Is that too high up? I don't think so. Saw. What kind of saw? I'm building it without preview mode, just like how it was back then or whatever. I need a list of objects I can use. So I can use this. I'm assuming this was in 1.6. I'm pretty sure it was. This. I don't think that was in 1.6. I won't include it just to be safe. This. I'll cut out this section. This. Okay, so here it is. So all these 1.0 objects, these 1.3. Oh wait, I forgot some. And that should be everything that I forgot. Oh wow, that's like literally perfect. And this should be like pretty dark. I will be allowed to play test though. So I know what I can use, or I know the orbs I can use, so I don't know why I put them up there. Or actually, no play testing for the first part at least. Okay, that should be a big enough gap, and then, oh, you know, this looks too good for the era. I'm doing that. Oh, I'm gonna have to do this. Okay, give me a second. Wada beam, wada boom. So I'll come down here, replace these, and it should have the new hitbox. Yes. Oh, I guess I am playtesting now. Okay. I'll just use these to build gameplay. I'm too lazy to do that again. Start position. If I went up here. Haven't done that in a while. I haven't built corridor gameplay. I haven't built corridor gameplay in a while.
So I have a question.
What?
Either if I find something that I'm able to, if I find a way that I'm able to on my phone, or go through a very long process of individually downloading layers from my phone onto my laptop after I draw traditionally, then trace it digitally, or trace each individual layer digitally, then download each individual layer onto my laptop, and then separate the layer from the background.
Are you asking?
Will you be able to do a little animation thing for me, or show me how to do tweening?
Sure. In Flash?
If I'm able to get it, I don't know. Just there's something I need that there's like a drawing thing I want to do, but I don't know how to do tweening or animation in general.
I'm not particularly good at it.
Are you recording?
Yes.
Hello.
I'm cutting that out. Pink orb. Yay. Ooh. Will that sync with the music? We'll just have to find out when I play test at the end. Actually, no, I'm not recording. Ooh, funky structure shape. Ooh, that's a timing and a half. Not that's not hard. You just barely hit that edge. Maybe a fake orb, and then the real orb, like down there or something. There. And then I'm assuming the player will know how far a pad launches you, or a yellow pad launches you, so they'll like know to jump over the yellow pad because they'll know it just launches you straight into that. Do I go ship? Do I go ship? I think I want to go upside down one last time. Or no, I think I want to change the gravity one more time. I don't know how many I'll have. This probably won't be a full level, but who knows? With enough willpower, it might. Hee. Ooh, and maybe you like have to stop here. Ooh, I have a great idea. These don't kill you, but they kinda look like this. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Just like that. And now these look like ground spikes. Kinda. You fall here. And delete that. And then this launches you into this. So now I just work on the little fake out pillar, and I'm not gonna bore you with that because it's longer than it really needs to be, and I don't know why. So I'm just gonna speed this up while I do this little voiceover thing because it seems like all videos have this now. I can't tell if I'm building in slow motion or fast motion. Okay, bye. And then you gotta make sure you don't jump here. It's gonna be like the stereo madness leading up to the ship part. And I can do like that, so it's literally like the stereo madness part. That, and then I can just disable the start position. I'm gonna play, but I'm gonna turn the music down to low, so hopefully you'll still hear me. That isn't good. How does that look now? Okay, first I gotta see. Oh, I added a saw. Then wait, did the background trigger not work? This should be like a background trigger. I guess not. Okay. Regular one, I guess. That is not good. There, that's a little too big. Synchronize with the music. How many seconds? 13 seconds. This is going really slow. And then, what? Ooh. What if you gotta like jump into the portal? And then it'll be like that because once again I am very lazy. This isn't very Clubstep-y or Rob Toppy even, but what if you have to like jump through 2 saws or something? Nope. You can skip that. I know. Maybe I don't copy Clubstep with this section. go through this or whatever. And like, there's a there's a very small window of space or whatever that, yeah, so it's like kind of a hard timing. Yeah, like you can't really get through there.
Oh. That's really odd.
Yeah, you can't get through there to hit the blue pad or else. So this is the worst time to be raining. And then maybe like a suit. Okay, I'm back. I'm probably gonna have to pick up this recording later because the rain is getting quite feisty. How hard is that? Probably not very. Nope. I suck. Maybe I can tighten this. This looks a little too hard for something Robtop would. But I'm an idiot because earlier I said I wasn't gonna be trying to build like Robtop. Okay. Dude, is that seriously like a hard timing? How have I never died there, but like now I'm just getting inconvenienced? Thank you. No. Nerf. I hate that. My files are already enough of a mess to go through. Ball, maybe. I really don't like how this looks. There. How does that look? This looks fine, I guess. Ball section. I feel like some people are just really good at building ball gameplay, and I am not one of those people, sadly, because I build a lot of ball sections in my levels. Because the ball is fun when you make good gameplay for it. And there are not really too many game modes, to be quite frank. This is so boring. Like, this gameplay sucks. It doesn't even sync. It's not like I can help if it syncs, because I am not listening to audio. Can't use a green orb. Ooh, what if I did like a staircase idea? Or a staircase thing, you know, like. So there's this gameplay. What if you do this to like move up, you know? Like this looks pretty stupid, but there, can you fall down that? You can. How do I fix that? I just put this on every single one. Nope. I thought I pulled off the epic swag route, but nope, I hit that block. Yeah, I suck. Maybe I end the level there. This has been this has taken a pretty long while to build, and I've already been recording for almost an hour already. That surprises me. So I'm gonna have a long video to edit, so yeah, I'm just gonna decorate this off camera right now. Actually, no, that's lame and stupid. I'll just show it to you, or I'll just show you the decorated showcase. Okay, bye. That's the end of the level, or no, not video. That's the end of the video, and I guess a level. I finished it. Yay, happy. Yay, applause. Okay, bye.